Good morning, America. I'm Jordan Davider, and this is
Dylan Marks.
And this is Hannrahan News. So, we're going to start off the day by talking about clothing, and so we looked further into this, and we were trying to save 15% of clothing overall, trying to send out to our soldiers and serving out in the war. Good job to them for going out there and shooting all them Nazis, all right?
And, you could buy your stickers today, and that would let all the people out in war have more gas for their fires and etc. So if you have an A sticker, it'll allow you to have 4 gallons of gas a week. A B sticker, 8 gallons, and that's for industrial workers, etc. The hard workers of America. C is for delivery type occupations. They receive 10 gallons, but that's like, you got to receive your milk, but we're supposed to be rationing, so that's blasphemy. And T is for truckers who receive unlimited. You got to get your stuff delivered, right? X is for government personnel. You know how they are.
Yep, and then we have rationing sessions coming up, and rationing sessions is pretty much a big old rally. We're going to have a little bit of a pep rally kind of thing, going on for the kids and for the parents coming in to help us all support, and we're all going to go out there and try our best to go ahead and show how we really do support our front nation and our home front. Thank you very much.
Well, and also you could ration by driving. You got to help your neighbors out, drive them around. That saves gas for everybody. Carpooling, drive the kids to school. Maybe get the neighbors' kids too. You never know. That's just good neighboring, along with helping people out in the war. That's what Americans do.
Couldn't agree more, Dylan. Thank you very much for telling us that. Next up, we have daily menu. And for daily menu, we have a monthly planning of everyday food because we have ration stamps and we also have all that stuff that does not make shopping very fun anymore. Thank you very much.
And, you also got food substitutions like cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is nasty, but come on, guys. It's for the people in the war. You got to use what you got. And, you can't have these prime rib and all this nice meat. You got to sometimes eat some liver. That's pretty gross, but we're helping out American troops here.
And for the last order of business, we have found out that there is our first item ration that is because of the Axis powers taking over part of our land. And now that we have a big problem with the shortage in rubber. Rubber has been taken down to 90%, not 90%, taken off by 90%. So now we are 10% of rubber because of our low manufacturing status.
And for all you farmers out there, you need to stop using all this easy equipment and go back to more primitive ways. We're trying to save rubber for your tires on your tractors and gas for all those people out fighting the war.
Off to you, Stephanie.
And Isabel. Thanks, Jordan. Welcome back. Now we're going to be talking about ration coins. Ration coins are used to give change for ration stamps, so that way there'll be a fair amount of necessities to go around to other families. So if you purchase something, you use your stamps and we give you coins to make sure you get your change and fair amount of money back for the next time you shop. Take it, Stephanie.
Time to cut some food. Here are some food sources that we can shorten, such as sugar, meat, butter, coffee, tea, jam, biscuits, cereals, cheese, eggs, milk, and canned and dried fruit. There are a lot of primary sources that we can cut off. And here's how. We can use a cookbook that makes rationized meals that substitutes the items that we use now. Back to you, Isabel.
Thank you. Now we're going to be talking about war ration books and tokens. Now listen, we also have ration books which give a certain amount of stamps to each family. In the books, they have certain amounts of ration stamps separately from the following. Gasoline, because we need it for the tanks and other explosives. Tires, because we need it for weapons and other necessities. Milk to feed our soldiers, and other necessities such as silk, shoes, nylon, because, again, we need them for our soldiers. Back to you.
Moving on to rationing other items such as steel. We need steel to make our machines, tanks, and airplanes. If you have any scrap metals, please contact your local community for rationing. We need those.
Okay, now we're going to talk about uniform coupon rationing. Now, this is really important. How do you go from having clothes to having limited clothing? Well, good question. We just simply manage because it is our patriotic duty and we will do anything to help our soldiers. So, we made rationing coupons for clothes so that we will be able to provide equal shares of single clothing for everyone. And we still have enough to give to our soldiers.
Lastly, we need to ration our gas. We use that for the tanks, machines, and boats, basically any transportation that the Army use. Please, so just start carpooling in your local community carpool with your neighbors, carpool with your friends. We need a carpool to save our gas. You shouldn't be riding with Hitler. You should be riding with America.
Okay, now we're going to talk about paint rationing. This is a way to provide equivalent shares of commodities by coupons issued for points. Yes, points that could be spent with any combination of the following: processed food, meats, fats, and cheese. That's it for now.
Please have a passion for rationing.